Hi guys, welcome to another chapter of Mary Pope Osbourne's Magic Treehouse, number 30, Hurricane Heroes in Texas. In the previous chapters, we've learned that Jack and Annie went back in time to Galveston, Texas in the 1900s. Along the way, they met Rose and her daughter Lily. The big hurricane occurred, and they were caught on a raft which was made out of the roof of Rose's house, and they were floating along, and then they came across a place called Ursuline Academy. In Ursuline Academy, they met Mother Mary Joseph. So we're going to start on chapter 8, Lighting the Way, and see what happens with Jack and Annie. "Oh my, you saved them all," said Rose. "They saved themselves," said Mother Mary Joseph. "They all worked hard to make their way here, and they're still being brave and strong. Even some with injuries are trying to help others." I should say also there's several people in Ursuline Academy right now, and that's who they're referring to. That's who they're talking about. "Of course," said Rose, smiling, "Texans are at their best when things look their worst." "That's true. Come with me," said Mother Mary Joseph. "I'll take you to the supplies in the front. We can find dry clothes for the baby there." "Oh, thank you," Rose said, "and dry clothes for Jack and Annie too, please." "Oh, no, we're fine," said Jack. "We want to help too," Annie said to Mother Mary Joseph. "What can we do?" The nun smiled. "Perhaps you could try cheering up some of the smaller children," she said. "They are all very frightened by the storm." "Okay, we're pretty good at cheering people up," said Annie. "Wonderful," said Mary Mother Joseph. Then she turned to Rose. "Come, dear, let's find something dry for your beautiful child." "Thank you," said Rose. Carrying Lily, she followed Mother Mary Joseph to the front of the auditorium. "Where to?" Jack said to Annie. "I guess we should just wander around and see who needs us," said Annie. She led the way down a crowded aisle to a far corner of the auditorium. There, some nuns were taking care of the injured. A woman with her arm in a sling was trying to calm her fussy baby. Annie knelt beside her. "Can I sing to your baby?" she asked the injured mother. "Maybe that will calm him down." "Oh, yes, please," the woman said. Annie picked up the baby and rocked him. She sang, "Hush, little baby, don't say a word. Papa's gonna buy you a mockingbird." The baby smiled at her. Annie kept singing, "If that mockingbird don't sing, Papa's gonna buy you a diamond ring." Jack heard a faint cry from nearby. "Rose!" As Annie kept singing, Jack looked around at all the injured people. Who said Rose, he wondered. The cry came again, louder than the first one. "Rose!" Jack saw a young man lying on a blanket. His arms were bandaged. His leg was in a splint. Jack's heart pounded. He hurried over to the man and knelt down. "Are you looking for Rose?" he asked. "Rose! She's singing. Lily," the man said. "Are you Lucas?" said Jack. "Yes," the man said weakly. "Oh, wow! Hold on," said Jack. "I'll be right back." Jack hurried to Annie. She had rocked the baby to sleep, but was still singing softly. "I found Rose's husband," Jack said. "See the man over there with the hurt leg? He heard you singing that song. I heard him call Rose." "Oh, oh," said Annie. "Get Rose. Bring her here." Jack hurried to the front of the auditorium. He found Rose with Lily and Mother Mary Joseph. "Rose, we found Lucas," Jack said. "Oh!" Rose cried out. She and Mother Mary Joseph followed Jack through the auditorium to the corner of the wounded people, with all the wounded people. Annie was sitting beside Lucas now. His eyes were closed. "Lucas!" Clutching Lily, Rose fell to her knees. She touched the man's bruised face. Lily started to cry. Lucas opened his eyes. He smiled, and in a whispery voice he sang, "Hush, little baby, don't say a word. Papa's gonna buy you a mockingbird." Lily stopped crying. She reached out to Lucas. He took her tiny hand and kissed it. "Papa," the baby said, and she laughed. "Oh, Lucas," said Rose. She was laughing and crying at the same time. So Rose and Lily are now with Lucas, and Jack and Annie are watching. Lucas reached out to her. Rose took his hand and pressed it against her wet cheek. "I was so worried about you," she said. "I'll be fine," said Lucas. "Darling, our house is gone. We've lost everything," said Rose. "No, we haven't," said Lucas. "We still have each other. How did you get here?" As Rose began telling Lucas about their journey, Mother Mary Joseph turned to Jack and Annie. "Rose spoke of your great courage and kind heart," she said. "I'm glad you found the way here. I fear few others will be able to find us in the dark." "Why?" said Jack. "They will have no light to lead them. We have very little oil left for our lamps," said the nun. "We must use what we have to light the auditorium." Annie gasped. Softly she recited, "For those in the dark, adrift and astray, a single bright star can show them the way." "Oh, oh," said Jack. He'd forgotten all about their star necklace. He turned to Mother Mary Joseph. "Can you take us back to Sister Agnes?" "If you like," she said, looking puzzled. She led Jack and Annie out of the auditorium and down the hall. Sister Agnes was still holding her lantern at the window. The flame was about to go out. "We have something that might help," Annie said. Annie took off the star necklace. She reached up and hooked the chain over the window frame. The star dangled in the breeze coming from outside. Its tiny light was no more than the flame of a birthday candle. "What a lovely thought," Mary Mother Joseph. Oops. Sorry, page is stuck. "What a lovely thought," Mary Mother Joseph said to Annie. "A lone star, just like our Texas star." "Shall we go back to the others now?" Sister Agnes gasped. The light of the tiny lone star was glowing brighter and brighter and brighter until the hallway was filled with golden light. The light from the star shone through all the broken windows and out over the storm waters as far as the eye could see. And there's the star necklace, shining light. What a wonderful, oops, that was the end of chapter 8. You're going to have to tune in next time for chapter 9. Talk to you soon. Bye.